Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another session of Islanders New Shores, the demo that is currently available on Steam. This game is coming out on July 10th. You can wishlist it now following the link either in the YouTube description if you're watching over on youtube.com, or up there in the pin message you can also use the !Islanders command to follow the link and wishlist it on Steam for yourself. I'm obviously very excited about this game, and I want to thank the team again for sponsoring our look at it, considering this is obviously another one of those games that I would absolutely just be playing for my own enjoyment regardless. But yeah, we're going to be checking out the demo again today. We're going to start a brand new file, dive into all the things that are making this Islanders but better. Let's do it. Baer, never heard of this game. Can you give me a rundown? Absolutely I can. And the demo's going to do a good job of that for you here, actually. But I'll probably skip by a lot of the things and just give you my own spiel, but yeah. Here's your camera movement. You got your rotation. Checking out these beautiful islands, which will serve as our canvases for today. Islanders is a delightful little city builder that I've enjoyed for years now, with a very simple scoring system. You add building packs as you go through the course of creating your islands. You're given the choice between two kinds of packs. You can get one of these two, and then that'll give you, I believe it's a pretty much random amount of things from the pool of buildings that can be generated from that pack. And then once you've done so, we can look at these buildings, and hovering over them shows us the bonus point values that we get for adjacency for these buildings, and also what kind of things that these buildings do not like to be around. And as we place them down, you'll see that the little area of effect hovers over like this. We can also rotate these things to try to place them a little more effectively. And then you just build a little town. And that's pretty much the gist. And now I've got to actually figure out where the heck I want to start putting stuff. Which I think... Oh, press and hold right mouse button to use scroll wheel to give the camera in and out. Okay, yeah, it wanted me to do the tutorial thing first. There we go. And now we can start putting down these hop fields over here. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And remains one of my favorite relaxing games to enjoy. And we'll go ahead and slap down the brewery here. So yeah, I've, like I said, played quite a bit of Islanders in my time, and have, as a result, a pretty good understanding of what it is that makes this just a better version of that game, which is very exciting for me. Not that there was even really that much room for improvement with the original formula. It's mostly just like making things work better. It's just like Islanders but better, literally. And by that I mean like visually I feel like there's an improvement. The snappiness of placing things is far and away the thing that I enjoy the most about this update, because it just feels very good to take the most advantage of the available space that you have, and I feel like they understand that and are playing to that strength very well here. Furthermore, things like this new seaweed field, for example, really help to hammer that home for me as well. Like, particularly the hexagonal grid style of it is like, yeah, they know what is satisfying about this experience, and they are very clearly trying to make that, or trying to enhance that as best as they possibly can. So there we go. Take advantage of that space. Let's see what our next building pack is. Grab a city pack this time, which I think is a pretty solid idea here. We're not going to have a ton of space for building mansions and homes on this island, but probably in our best interest to get something started here anyway. I try not to fight my gut instinct too much in this game these days, too. Just, I feel like I could absolutely min-max my way to trying to get the highest score possible, but most often when I'm playing this, I'm just considering, like, what do I think is going to look nice? And usually that ends up working out score-wise pretty well anyway. Okay, let's see. Run out of adjacency for that one, unless... Ooh, sneaky. Oh no! Oh no! They're mine now.
There's prescription.
Oh, there's prescription? I better not keep them then. Yeah. You got the right kind of wide face for it. Love you. Hey, hang on. I got that covered still. You can still be looking fly. Let's see. Let me just slap another one of these guys down over here, because that's going to be really high scoring in this section. Ooh, yeah. I just got to figure out a way to get it on the shore here. Right about there. That's pretty solid. If we can maybe even... I think that's getting all of them, though, isn't it? Yeah. So that should still be good. Let's get the Brickmaker pack. I think they like the beaches. How's the audio balance, by the way? We good? I mean, it seems good. Let me check this first. Oh, right. Yeah, I like this new sand pit they have now, too. I'm going to take these off so I can see. Yeah, I like the... I like this utilization of space better. There's little changes like this, too. There's just, like, really smart adjustments to certain buildings that I'm a big fan of. Let me hit that 15 too there, buddy. You've unlocked a new island. Click the compass when you're ready to continue your journey. And there we go. So that's the gist of how to progress in Islanders' New Shores in a nutshell. Of course, that was us just really scratching the surface of the kind of building packs we can find, but we are, of course, free to continue to build here as well for as long as we want, or as long as we're able anyway. Yeah. There's really not much complexity to it, which is absolutely part of the sell for me as far as this game goes. Again, you're always free to gamify it as much as you truly want to. If you're actually playing and going for high scores in this, you're probably going to be someone who's a lot more concerned about checking your adjacencies and like planning ahead and like trying to create like districts and things, which is perfectly viable and in fact probably a very fun way to play the game too. Just not really exactly how I go about it usually. And then, of course, the soundtrack is just absolutely delightful. Wouldn't expect anything else. I was gonna say, I think we can probably get a pretty high value of this still. Let me just slap it down here. Although, ooh, look at that. Wow, still sneaking in a 14 there, it looks like. I've got one there, but it's just got to be there. We go. Lovely. Okay. It'd be a shame if the high tide came and took the city away. Yeah, it's going to be the third game in the series. Islanders climate change. It's just a giant ocean. There's just no islands anymore. Ah, really making a statement with this one, huh? Just not that fun anymore. I like that 14 well enough, I guess. Sure. That looks pretty cool up there anyway. I mean, yeah, now that I look at it like that, that's where that goes. That's a lot of my decision-making process. Is that where that goes? Oh, good. Okay, well, in that case, we'll put that there. Sierra Laddish. Thanks for the 60 months. Some bear hugs, please, if you got them. Thanks for the 5 years and the long-term support. Welcome back. Yeah, Balkan, they definitely seem like they've taken elevation into account more as far as, like, allowing you to try to take advantage of the vertical space, which was definitely not the case so much in the first game. Which is especially helpful given the frequency of layouts like this, where you have like these little ridged areas, which often can hold smaller buildings, but usually you need like a plateau or something to actually figure out a way to utilize that space effectively. This feels like it's probably not best, but again, it just goes there. Got a whole bunch of houses now, too. I'll go build a little set of them over here real fast. I've got to make sure that lines up, of course. I haven't played a ton of survival games, Cal, but I've dabbled. Feel free to suggest it. I'm always... Well, I shouldn't say always. We are infrequently checking the suggestion list for good new things, and definitely not committed to like a particular genre as far as that's concerned. Oh, this new lighthouse is a lot of fun too. I forgot about this one. Speaking of elevation, yeah, this is one that really takes advantage of that. So, this is something that wasn't really present in the original game. These buildings that require line of sight in order to score higher instead of just proximity. So lighthouse is not going to like it if it is like boxed into a corner like this, but if it's got the vision all around, it's going to be feeling pretty good. Not to mention, I think, yeah, it really likes being adjacent to those seaweed farms as well, so I'm wondering if maybe we do something like this. I bet we can find a way to make that score pretty well. That 38 up there is pretty cool. That just seems like a fun place for a lighthouse. Ooh, the 40 with it coming out. Oh, that's where that goes. That's another that's where that goes situation. Not looking like the most stable foundation in the world, but we'll pretend it's built, like, well into the mountain there. We'll pretend anyway. Second city center is going to be pretty difficult to utilize. This could be something, maybe. Let's give this a try. And a third seaweed farm. I think we got a pretty good spot for you over here, buddy. Once we can get you on the land again. Somewhere like that. Pretty good. Down in the water, of course. Good enough for government work, yeah. That checks the box, right? And are you? Yeah, they've given it a bit of a visual update here, too, for sure. I think for the better. Again, I never want any of my commentary here to sound as though it is disparaging of the original Islanders in any way. It's taking what was already a phenomenal product and somehow improving it, and that's just got me very excited about this game's full release. Ooh, hell yeah. Big points from the seaweed fields here. Let's see if a shaman can figure something out here, too. I bet we can find a good place for them. Oh, right, yeah, the shaman's the opposite. So this one wants confined spaces, ideally adjacent to a statue. Like this. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Maybe you can get them, like, between these things? That'd be wild. Doesn't really seem to like the adjacency there so much, though. Oh, we got some pretty high scoring options in here, which is uncommon for a shaman, for sure. I like that 30. Oh, the 32 even more. Where'd that go? Where'd you sneak off to? Come here. 32. I won't leave here without a 32. You can't make me. I saw it. I swear I saw it. Yeah, this will happen to you as well. You'll start to doubt your own eyes. But I swear I saw a 32. You bastard. They're not going to give it to me, are they? Alright, fine. I'll take the 30. That's a good opportunity to make you aware of this mechanic as well. If you're just certain that you saw a 32 there, you can undo your most recent placement. And then insist on finding it. And then finally concede after you're like, whatever. So be it, goddammit. We'll get another 30 over here, though. Ooh, I definitely saw that one. Nice. Fountain seems good. Hop Field's got another spot there, I believe. Sneak into that little section, maybe? That's kind of ugly. I guess I'll just put it right there. That's fine. Not the highest scoring fountain I've ever seen, but a pretty good one. I think we're going to need to use these mansions on the other city center, actually. I'm not going to do me much good on that end. Let's make sure their door is accessible. Unlike these guys, I guess. Oh, this is cool. Actually seems like a slightly better use of the space. And then get that statue. There you go, buddy. I guess I'm not concerned about door accessibility anymore. That could be over here as well. That definitely feels best, but it's not. Well, actually, that might work out if I can slot another one of these long boys into that section. That'd be nice. Also, I've yet to worry about our lumberjacks and sawmills out here, and these things aren't going to be getting a ton of value either, I don't think. I'll take the 12 here, I think, and then we'll try the sawmill out. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. That's slightly better, sure. Cool. We'll do a fisher. Got quite a bit more room in the water here. These seaweed fields are still doing really well for us. Not as well anymore. It's still pretty solid. Second lumberjack. Let's knock this out. Really strong adjacent here, actually. I think that's looking fine to me. Kind of abnormal to be able to place adjacent buildings of the same kind and get any kind of decent scoring out of it, so we take that. Fisher wants those farms but does not want the seaweed fields, or wants the fields, doesn't want the farms. So this one might be a little more challenging. I think I might be okay with just getting a 15 or something out here. Maybe just snag this 17. Yeah, that's probably fine. Another mansion. That's a long boy. Perfect. Alright. Lots of houses. Well, we have a little bit more than ideal adjacency over here. Which means I guess we're moving these guys over here now. Which isn't going to be great. Yeah, the houses might be worth saving here. Hey, Kurt. I think park works too. Let's try another fisher over this way. 15? Probably good. We got a similar situation going on here with some adjacency, though. Maybe not. Got a 10 for this guy. 18. 20. Okay. Pretty solid. I think we got to keep rocking the hop fields over this way. Ooh, that's not bad, though. Now we can start putting them vertically down this side. That's pretty strong. Where could a park go? It's not bad. That's actually surprisingly good. That just looks great. Love that. I love the feeling of that one. Little 10-piece over there is pretty solid too. This fountain's looking good at this point. Yeah, 26 is nice. That's seeming like the way to go. Okie dokie. Oh, I did, Kurt. Yeah, that was a fun VOD. Recommend checking that one out. I think it just went up today, actually, over on YouTube if you missed it. Yeah, this is getting less valuable. This seems right. This This seems weirdly right. That's not great. Yeah, these are getting rapidly worse here. Just can't seem to not want to do that. Yeah, that's okay too, I guess. Alright. Hey, this could be fun. Let's see if we got any interesting places to throw a plateau down here. If we can wedge it in somewhere over here, it's definitely got some big scoring potential, but I don't know if it's going to want to cooperate like that. Plateaus are a very interesting item in this game. There are normal plateaus like this that allow you to construct additional building space in a spot where it would otherwise not be available. There are water plateaus, which do the same thing but in the water. And there are also wall plateaus, which you can use to like attach to walls and allow for more vertical space to become available, which is one of the more valuable tools in the game that allows us to build what we've liked to call the Sky Temple, where normally the temple building is very difficult to gain adjacency bonuses from, but if put on a wall plateau, ends up becoming a lot more manageable. That's not bad. It also just looks like it goes there again. Let's see if I can find something a little more effective, though. Although I do like that feel of that. That's just nice. Yeah, it goes there. Okay, fair enough. Now, can the parks bail us out? That's a strong start. Again, just looks pretty nice. Parks on the plateau would go pretty hard. That's a nice one there, too, though.
A renewal. Welcome back.
Lacrimersis. Thanks for the 42 months and give them some bear hugs, please, to welcome them back to the pile. Thank you. A little off-center, but then I'll have to do. Just barely. Wow. Huts are good for scoring. I don't know if they're going to be good enough. Oh yeah, 95 points I think is going to be pretty unlikely. This will be a fine way to wrap up Island 1 here, though. Love huts to take advantage of these little tiny patches of land on the elevation, too. It's always pretty effective. And then little things like this, it's perfect for. Or you can just slap it up here, too, if you want to. Maybe one by the lighthouse. And then a park over here. Right there. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, great little starting island for us here to get back in the saddle. Terrific. Bear clap. And we move on. Whoosh. Oh, we get little bonuses to our score here, too. That's neat. Score loops. Sounds delicious. Oh, you know what I should do real quick? Well, here. We'll do a makeshift version of this real fast, and then I'll bounce back out to the menu and actually enable the Twitch integration again so you guys can vote on what you would like to see. But just for our purposes, go ahead and type a 1 if you want to go to the tropical climate, or a 2 if you're looking to go to the desert. Places a cluster of trees, flowers, or fish, depending on the surface. Interesting. A lot of people looking for the verdure. I'm down. I think there might be a new building, too. I don't know if we've used that before. Or what that's supposed to be. Yeah. Resources will vary depending on the surface. Tree, flower, blooming tree, and fish. Interesting. Here, let me see if I can set this up real fast. Shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, instantaneous. Neat. There we go. Now y'all should be able to vote on the next selections. Although, not these ones apparently. This is cool. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. So I guess we don't want to place them adjacent to existing habitats. So let's just put them out in some open areas, I guess. Cool. And then I don't know if I want these close to the... Oh, they get little... Oh, okay. I see. Oh, we're like placing our... Oh my goodness. We're like setting ourselves up for future success with the other buildings. Cool, man. Okay. So we'll put a bunch of trees down here, I guess. To best take advantage of, like, lumberjacks and things like that. Neat. Alright, y'all. Here you go. Twitch holds the power. So I believe it's number 1 or number 2 now instead of just the digit. You have to type the pound sign as well, or it won't register. Heavily lumber pack, which makes a lot of sense to me. We'll maybe drop the time on these. I can always just choose the one that's got the majority vote as well. Get more trees to plop down. I feel like I might as well do that. There's a solid one. There's no reason not to get as many as we can in my mind. And then lumberjack gonna go crazy here. Oh my god. Dude, I've never seen a 30-point lumberjack. That's nuts. Okay. Well, that's got us set up real well early on here. Alrighty. Same deal. Type number 1 or number 2 in the chat to vote for either the seaweed farm pack or the city pack. Oh. Anytime I see a percentage on 69, I do feel like I'm probably just going to have to click it. It seems right. We can build here. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I like this idea. Let's build the city up on the cliffside like that. Cool. We can give him the angle here. Ah, no, that's ugly. Definitely running out of spots to put trees down at this point. I wonder if we could benefit more from this somewhere else. Of course, score a little higher elsewhere. Seaweed farm pack or the brewing pack? Yeah, this has just got more to love at its aid. If you like the first one, this is an easy sell. Looks like we're going seaweed farm. And let's knock out one more real quick here, too. Either the brewing pack or the mason. Both of which are pretty good at this point, actually. Yeah, some new tunes, too. Alright, let's start building this out up here, if we can. Is the little one going that way? Okay. We can wedge that in there, right? I guess maybe that's a little better. Nice. Went off the edge there a little bit. Cool. And then we can get that in there perfectly. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the mason, I believe, benefits from... Oh, I thought that was the lumber stuff. No, it's the brickyard, right? Okay. Okay, then. Really nice the way that it highlights the things that are that already exist in your island as well. I like that change. I think we'll start building the seaweed farm. Maybe over here in this shore, although I guess it doesn't like these things being around, so maybe it makes more sense to go over here. I don't think this has anything that's going to be able to boost it besides the statue, does it? So Yeah, maybe just start doing this over this way, I guess. And then, like, as close to here as we can without causing a penalty. Right about there. Looks good. I suppose the houses aren't really going to get much from up there either, are they? And we'll do as far over that way as we can. I think we want to latch this into here, right? I don't know if it's beneficial to get rid of those. I kind of doubt it, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Which means I guess I could do this. It's not so bad. And I think I want to hold on to that too. I feel like I'm going to be able to score higher if I place that a touch later. At the brewing pack back this time, or a lighthouse? Gotta be lighthouse, right? More mansions. Still gonna wait to wedge that in, right? There we go. I mean, this is scoring pretty well up here, at least. Oh yeah, boons. I forgot about boons. On each island, you'll earn boons while playing, which can help out in tough situations. They can only be used on the island on which you obtain them. So use them wisely. We can either shrink a building or add a statue. I know my vote's probably for shrinking a building, because that just seems interesting, but I don't mind y'all voting for add a statue either, because that could definitely help us out. I'm very curious to see what this... Oh, it's just the next building you place. Huh. Yeah, statue does make the most sense, though. That's a cool mechanic, though. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, dude. If we hadn't... Well, actually... Because this could be a 60-point bonus. So what we could do is use the other verdure... How do you even say this word? Verdure?
Verdure.
Verdure. When two companies come together, it's called a verdure. Right. So a couple of verdures down here. Get some more flora and foliage in the mix. And that allows a statue to score pretty high. Although, of course, there is still the consideration of, are we actually going to be able to utilize this statue for other benefits? Which I don't care about, because I want to get points. Yay! Brewing pack or farming pack. Very similar this time. Yeah, I was thinking that, Jax. If we had, like, market or temple, that shrink building would be pretty strong. Which I suppose I could wait until I have one of those big things available before I do that next time, too. Oh, chat split. Even mix of brewers and farmers. Did it give us both? I'm pretty sure it picked farm. Alright, let's see. Can start building these out again. I think we're running out of adjacency for mansions pretty quick here, though. Maybe get one more? Maybe sneak in one more guy here? Nah, I don't think so. Alright, well then... we're probably gonna need another city center. We also probably should just go ahead and put this guy down. That's probably best. Where am I going to do a mill and a wheat field? What do you want again? Unblocked raise statues. So, that's a thing. Likes the city center as well, so we could actually do okay down here. 15 doesn't seem amazing, but it's weirdly not that bad either. What's the orange thingies? This is the display of the mill's line of sight. So any unblocked rays that it gets from these, aka not obstructed by buildings or the landscape, gives it bonus points. Despite the fact that this just does not seem like it should be scoring that well, I think I am going to go ahead and snag that. We can start getting some pretty serious points out of the wheat fields here, too. Nice. Alright, we'll start putting these down again. Don't want to destroy that still. Excuse you. What's with the, little gap there? That's unacceptable. That simply won't do. I guess we're wedging it in that way. That seems ugly, though. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Brewing pack or a shaman? We were able to score pretty high with the shaman last time. Might be worth trying that again. Yeah, I think I'm into that. Let's do shaman. Another wheat field. More verdure. More verdure. Nice, not bad. Really need to find another city center soon, so we can start getting these mansions down again. 33, which I could have sworn I saw at 35. It's going to do this to me again, isn't it? That's a nice shaman there, though. That's pretty outstanding. Oh, I imagine we can make an even better one here, actually, given the presence of this. Hold on. Hold on. Get as many of these flowers in here as we can. Ooh, yeah. There's the 37 now. I like that. 39. Beautiful. Big points. Love to see that. I like that shaman tents now just want to be tucked away and unseen. Yeah, it's a fun new mechanic in there, taking advantage of it very effectively. This is telling me we're probably going to have to get that brewing pack eventually, but I'm with y'all. Let's put it off for now. Another lumberjack would do quite well over here still, despite the presence of his buddies. That 30 piece is looking strong. There's a decent chance this one scores higher too. But this is still best, it looks like. I want the 30. Where'd you go? There you are. I think we might even be able to do a little better. There's 31. 32. I'll take it. Into the wheat field over here. Line it up. There you go. Good time to get a fountain down in this area for sure. Maybe even a couple. I can do one over there and then one over here too. That's pretty nice. There's another boon. Let's get this first though. You know what? Let's just grab this thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that eventually. 3 masons. Where could you go? That's not terrible. I'll do that on the corner over here, I think. And the same this way. Cool. Let's try this out. Prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting buildings. Or grants the ability to re-roll choices 4 times Rerolls persists between islands. Ooh. That's pretty good. I think that is 3 instances of sustainable as well, though. Both of those are great. Some boons must be activated before use. Click on a boon to activate it. Some take effect immediately, while others influence the next building you place. Cool. Yeah, keeping the rerolls between islands is really good. Probably gonna wait on that. I want to consider our lighthouse now. Well, I guess we don't really have a lot of adjacency to worry about for that either, do we? Maybe if I can find a fisher or two first. Brewery wants hop field and statue. Also like seaweed farm. I don't really have a great place for that right now. I think maybe I just need to place a bunch of houses up here, actually. Or at least enough to continue to take advantage of the city center adjacency. Nice. Ooh, that's a fun house placement. I like that. Ooh, let's knock out a stretch break here, too. Good call, move on. While we consider our future placements here. Or here, let's start the next vote and then we'll get that going. Ugh. Fisher or plateau? Stretch. Split chat again, though. Okay, okay. Looks like we snagged the plateau that time. Ooh, 20-point plateau right there. Does not even get rid of too many of the trees. I feel like we could probably put one of the big buildings there to great effect. Maybe temple? I don't know. That does feel good, though. I like that. It does take away some more of our wheat field placements, unfortunately. But I think that's worth. Especially because I can do that. Jesus, thank you, Jax, for that. Firm reminder. Think this through all the way, did I? Oh, unless. Oh, shit, let's go. That's using the available space there, man. Alright, 30-piece, send it. Excellent. Of course, the mansions do like the plateau as well. I don't think I like that enough, though. Still, I think, have a couple of adjacencies for the homes. But that's running out pretty fast. The ability to gigantify an emote is the best thing Twitch has ever done. It's up there. I do just really quickly need to hit you with a giant bear belly slap. Speaking of which. What we have left to place right now is stuff we necessarily want to place at the moment, unfortunately. So I might just have to take something a little less optimal here. I can always just put the lighthouse down on some rock, too. That's a -12 from the shaman, though. That's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, that 31 is still strong. boon, right. Yeah, if we did the boon here, that would mean we get a 40-point lighthouse, I believe. Let's do it. I think that's how that works anyway. I think so. Seems like it. And of course, naturally, we get the fisher immediately after we place the lighthouse down. Do we still have the clip inspo for the bear splash emote? I don't know. I do remember that was the day that I just decided to dump all of the liquids I had on my own head for content purposes. I don't know why the vote didn't work there either. That was weird. Coffee too, right? Yeah. As is my want. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can just score high on these again. It's been fun to just like add a bunch of wildlife and that's the game. It's like a Cloud Gardens Islanders combination. Let's go. Next island unlocked. Alright. I also do kind of feel like I should still keep them concentrated as much as I can in certain spaces to let the shamans and things like that take advantage of it. Although, of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of that. Ooh, 14's looking good there, though. Where's that at? Hey, Baer, this looks like a cool game. Sell this to me. I will, using the ! Islanders command in chat, where you can follow the link to wishlist it yourself. It's coming out on July 10th. And I love it. And I strongly recommend it. If you're looking for relaxing city builders with simple scoring systems and delightful soundtracks. If that's your cup of tea, look no further. The 10th is tomorrow. So tomorrow and then another month, because I hopefully said July 10th, because that's what I meant to say was July 10th. Let's see. Yeah, we really still need that second city center, which is unfortunately refusing to show up. This is a little bit of a problem with building this up here, too, is that unfortunately the parks aren't going to be an option in that area. But thankfully the parks are still pretty goddamn good down here. So I think I might just grab that. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Pawn. Glad we have that for posterity's sake. Solid. Ooh, let me get that fisher. I want to see actually if it does get the adjacencies still there. Yeah, but I also was curious, right? Yeah. These are the big points with the fisher now, because they like that, verger benefit. I think this is probably going to be best. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're like little fishies. Who can blame them? Another seaweed field. Pretty goddamn good. To get rid of a fishy, though. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to decide on something for this. This is not going to be very good no matter where we do it right now. We just need to start getting hop fields down at some point. But I am not really sure where that's going to be. Maybe just do some more parks for now. still not great, but we're at least doing something. Would be pretty dope, actually, to find. I wonder if I can get a resort oasis here. That'd be awesome. That'd probably score really well. If we put it up high, would it be called Hilltop Brewery? It wouldn't be the first time we've made access to alcohol like a physical trek. That's a frequent choice of the pile too, is to decide to put a tavern on the tippy top of the island. Mountaintop Tavern. Man, yeah, this is. I need to start placing the city centers in the center of the building area as well a little more frequently, because I think that's holding me back. Doing them on the edges isn't working out as well. Got a 10-point mason in a couple of places, which is also not the most exciting thing in the world. I guess 12 is alright. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do it. I just kind of like the way it looks up there, too, even though I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to put some very effective hop fields with it. That'll be fine. We'll make do. Tower! Ooh. Executive order. Also have a new boon. Receive a random boon pack and 15 points. Sealed boons will persist between islands. Prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from other buildings of its kind. That's pretty great, too. The fact that it uses huts for the example of that is kind of funny to me, given that huts are one of the very few that don't actually suffer adjacencies from each other. Yeah, I think sealed boon makes sense. And it was neighborly. That's hilarious. Thanks, game. Oh, shit. Love that. Select a building to attach a wisp. Grants 5 points when scored with and moves the wisp to that building. Weird. Definitely taking a wall platform there, though. Oh, city center. Alright. I think I want to do this over here. Although I could just put one up here, too, honestly, and then just fully commit to the build in this region, which I kind of like. Again, sometimes it's just all about what feels right. And that just feels right. And there, and then there. Lovely. We can slot this guy in. Perfect. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I guess the Twitch integration broke, by the way. Sorry, I'm not sure why that happened. Let me reset it in a second here. This is going to give us quite a bit more space to build with here, actually. This is not a bad idea. If we do, like, level with this, that extends the area where we might even, like, do a third city center there, actually. Hey, crazy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see if it works, first of all. Ew, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I think I gotta place it, like, precisely to get the right elevation here. Which may be that. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Neat. Well, now we got choices. Got a warehouse now as well, which I figured maybe that'd be a good one for the plateau down there, too. Also fits maybe like in this section? Yeah, interesting. Loving it, crazy. It's more islanders. What's not to love, right? I mean, that's pretty solid. 25 off that's not bad at all. 20 there is pretty good, too, actually. Let's see. So I'm going to do the mansions here first. I think we go ahead and do that. Still want to hold on to that wall platform. Ooh. I wonder if... Oh, we could do our boon for placement of these right now. Or of placement of this in particular. Let me see if I'm interpreting that correctly. Oh, we have another boon too. Because this would be outstanding. Yeah, it is going to do that. Wow. That's terrific. Man, that's a really nice boon. Let's get the 40. Alright, man. There we go. Mountaintop Tavern. Select an area to make all trees blossom for plus 2 points each. They'll count as both flowers and trees. Holy shit, dude. That seems crazy. We could get a seriously good shaman out of that, I imagine. Just gotta find another one. I was curious to see what it does. Wow. That's outstanding. What a cool little boon that is. And then it is looking like we're probably going to be thinking about a tavern over here. Although... Oh, well, right. Yeah, that's going to be more effective, isn't it? Oh, that's so great, too. I love that. It's not a good one at all, but I really like that placement for that tavern. Maybe when we get a few more buildings down here, it might work out okay. It's almost time to build some more houses. In fact, I bet I could do this now. That'd be okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. And let's see. Got a 13 there is pretty nice. Okay. It's another boon, it looks like. Still need to get a 1 or 2 more mansions there as well. Oh yeah, we have a tower now. 36, 35, pretty good. I have a tower placement like this as well. Tavern on a cliff, what could go wrong, I know. Grants an extra copy of the rightmost building in your toolbar. That's pretty cool. Ooh, we could make a bonus wall platform. Or a second tower is actually really good. I think second wall platform makes the most sense, though. So let's maybe try to do this now. Because I feel like we could probably have a good place for this right now anyway. Honestly, like, just something like this is probably great. Nah, let's get the warehouse down. I really like this here. It just feels right. And I'm going to go ahead and double my wall platform. Neat. Circus. It's probably pretty good over here right now. It's 17. That's not bad. Pretty solid for a circus, honestly. That is an acceptable placement for that. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Now I think we just need a bunch of houses. Pardon me. Let's see. Just want to make sure we're actually getting whatever bonuses are still available here. We are running pretty low, and sadly this is not the kind of house I want at the moment. I'll come back to this. Oh, a second warehouse. Interesting. Sir, a second warehouse has been delivered to the Islanders campaign. Nah, we still can use that better, can't we? Also, I wonder if I just want to do another one of those adjacency bonuses things and just slap this bad boy right next to his buddy. It seems like it might be fine. Yeah, let's just do it. Neighborly warehouse. Delightful. Okay. Yeah, this circus is going to want us to place a lot more houses first, so we'll do that as best we can. Arguably another wall plateau situation, but I think once we start building these houses out like this, it'll be plenty impactful. I just need to figure out a way to place this one, this awkward-ass house. I don't know where the hell it wants to go. Yeah, that's ugly. Well, that's not terrible. It does lose some space, but it's nice point value at the very least. Yeah, the amount of times these have been very high scoring and then just, like, dropped to half the value is discouraging. Oh, right, yeah, we get the plateau bonus here, too. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then there's an 18. That's not bad. There's a 16. There's a 15. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. There's an 11. That's pretty good, too, honestly. It's getting there. There we go. Getting nice and clustered over here. Alright. And then one more up there, maybe? Maybe go down this way. I do like these ones in their design, but they do feel like they're most often the most difficult to get to work out. Tower wants all kinds of things around it. It wants mason, statue, temple, house, mansion. So it should be pretty effective right now. I just know that we can make it better and better if we hold it for a little longer here. That's usually the idea with the tower, is just got to get as many things adjacent as possible. Oh, this might be a good market. 73 is really good. Especially with the double warehouse situation. That's working out really well. And I think that's about as many adjacencies as we can get for it. We have one more mansion spot. Oh, that's so close. That's so close. Son of a gun. Can't go up there. That'd be cool. No. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Bummer. Okay. Parks still really don't have anywhere great to go either. Besides maybe just adjacent to all these forests and stuff, which is pretty good actually. In fact, yeah, I think I'll just take this 19 here. Yeah, give me the 17 too, probably. Sure. Okay. Hermitage. Oh, I think this is the Resort Oasis, or like the new version of the Resort Oasis. Which, I mean, this would do pretty well here too, although it doesn't like all those other industry buildings around it. Shy Nicky! Thank you very much for the 19 months. Some bear hugs, please, if you got them. Thank you for the support. I don't believe I have Shy. Exclamation point suggest if you'd like. If you want to throw that in the list. Ooh, this is pretty good, actually. Oh, it loves the flowering trees, though. Ooh, this could be fun. Hold on a sec. If we do something like this... Oh, it doesn't build on the wall platform. Damn, that's a shame. Because that would be insane value, potentially, here. Still pretty good. 48 off that is not bad at all. Very near to a 50 piece, isn't it? If I can sneak it in this way. There you are. Oh, I love that. Look at that. You can even put it up here, too. Let's look at a 33 out of this. Make it a 36. Sure. That's cool. I think this market's good to go, man. Send it. Walls already, damn. That bodes well. I'm gonna put more of this shit over here just for fun. Just because I'm enjoying it. Coat this whole damn thing in trees and flowers. Yeah, nice. Neat. It's shaping up pretty nice. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this one, no doubt. Haven't even used our wall plateaus yet. Or the tower. Although these mansions are, unfortunately, not showing up at a great time. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, that's not good. But there's a tiny spot in the middle of your city the tower will fit into. I bet you're absolutely right. Although I do wonder, I don't think it's actually scoring any higher, weirdly. Yeah, in a couple of those spots it's actually worse. This is good, though. That's a pretty solid spot for it, actually. Let me just slap that down. The circus is probably pretty good now. We get a 28 out of that, a 32, 39, 44, 48. Wow. That's a phenomenal circus, dude. That works for me, man, no doubt. Fish kite. This is a new one. Base score of minus 15 gets significant bonuses from certain buildings. Cool. So we want to put this over here, I guess. Yeah, kind of similar to the tower. I think this one likes the lighthouse as well, yeah. And also the fisher, maybe? No. Well, 30 out of that's pretty good. 45 even better. That'll work. Neat. That's fun. I like that. I haven't got any of those fields in a while. That's interesting. I didn't think they'd like this shaman. Oh, it does like this, though. That makes sense. Sure, we can do this. It's somewhere to put the mansions, I guess. You'd like even more of these, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. I feel like we could do a little better with this still. Especially with all the verdure we've been putting down. There we go. Monument. Yeah, great. This should score really well over here, actually. Oh, wait. No. What does this need? City Center Park and Statue. So this wants to be adjacent to all these. Okay. That's probably not going to happen. I was mistaken about monument. Whoops. I mean, this is kind of okay still. I don't even hate this. Maybe. More of this. Maybe we just keep putting a bunch of parks and put the monument over here, maybe? That could be a thing. 20-point park, wow. That's crazy. I think I'm just getting score from that mostly. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have boons too. A couple anyway. I'm surprised we haven't found any use for these yet. Still waiting on the temple, I suppose. That's probably got somewhere fun to go. Sure do. Nice. Alright, I think it's tower time. I really like it here, even though it's not the best placement. Ooh, yeah, now we gotta get the 50, dude. Where'd the 50 go? The number said 50, so I have to put it where it said 50. Yay! Alright, 11 points. Honestly, we probably just put this here. I think it's safe to assume we're going to be putting a temple there if we get the chance. Walls will almost certainly let us get the scoring threshold, but I guess not if they give me one single wall. This is a much cooler system for walls, though, apparently. Neat. It's kind of like modular. Look at this. You can score very well, actually. You get a 23-pointer here. 26, yeah. That's neat. Yeah, it shapes to the terrain. That's a big improvement for the walls, for sure. Alright, well, it looks like we're probably wrapping this one. Solid performance, though. We'll just cap it off with a monument on top. Neat. There we go. Bear claps for that one. Let's go ahead and knock out one more. Island 3. Again, big thanks to the team for sponsoring our look at the game today. ! Islanders will point you to the page to wishlist it for yourself, coming out July 10th. There's the temple. Oh, I really like the cliff houses, too. Break the sacred rocks for extra points. Hooray, sacrilege. We'll go seaweed farm start. Just get these guys down real quick. See if we got any statues we're working with. Doesn't look like it. Nothing I can access at the moment anyway. Let's do this over here. And we'll get this into the corner to begin with, I think. Do as much as we can. Oh, more verdure, I guess. Okie dokie. Yeah, not gonna be making much there, that makes sense. We'll keep investing in this area, I think. Oh, that's the sacred rock. Okay, okay, cool. So I guess we just have to, like, place things adjacent to it or something. Interesting. Okay, then. Can't quite slot in there, I guess. Where are you going? Yeah, good enough. Right there, right in there. Have to be there. It's gonna have to be there, right? No. Don't do that to me. Let me wedge in there, buddy. Come on. Give me something here. This is so ugly. Oh, you've made me turn this into such a hideous grid. What have you done? This is an abomination. Okay, that's acceptable. That'll do. There's the city pack. Fuck it, y'all. We're building on the ice. Stability be damned. Brickmaker. That'll do. I kind of do wish the hexes snapped too, yeah, but they do mostly line up pretty damn well. And I think I can, for the most part, understand why that wouldn't be the case. All right, man. Got cliff houses this time. So I guess what I want to do is try to build some normal houses out in that direction, so that we can start getting some cliff house adjacencies going. Does that fit? No? Damn. That looks pretty good. Lumber pack solid. Mansion's still looking solid here too. I think I'll take the 12. Or, yeah, that looks better. Seaweed farm. Not a problem. Alright, where are these guys going? Let's break that sacred rock, buddy. Send ourselves straight to hell. Yes, sir. Oh, get a new one? Sure. Lots of houses this time. God, yeah. Okay, there we go. I was gonna be very frustrated with that. Let's get Lumberjack up there again. I'm pretty sure we just want to go right next to it. Yeah, that's probably best. This thing's taking a beating. Don't want to go down. Brickyard up here pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I like the look of it too. Brewery we probably want to wait on, I would guess. I mean, I do feel like I'm going to get into a similar situation there again. Waiting for it to eventually become better when it probably won't on its own. Not quite there anymore. Lighthouse is good. Is there a little bar on the side of it? Oh, I think it's this. I think it's this thing in the middle of it that's filling up. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be it. Okay. Must be close to that one then. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. First boon for the area. Grants points to unlock the next building pack. Let's do shrink building out of curiosity. That seems like a cool effect. Not getting in there, are we?
A renewal. Welcome back.
Resist Stitch. Thank you for the 30 months. Give him some bear hugs, please. Welcome back into the pile. Appreciate it. That's a heck of a lighthouse, dude. Yet again, loving the precarious clifftop lighthouse. I think we still got some more mansion bonuses here. Yeah. Sweet. Thanks for the bear hugs, y'all. Appreciate that. Welcome back in. Yeah, let's just knock that out before I overthink it. Get a little bit more of the house bonus there. A little bit more there. And maybe want to wait on those again. Oh, this needs the... Oh, I see. Okay. I thought the normal houses would help this out, but no, it needs the mansions. That's interesting. That makes sense. They're looking down on the peasants, of course, from up in their cliffside house, so they would want to be adjacent to other wealthy members of society. Oh, cool. We cracked this and it gives us the 40 points for breaking it. That's neat. Let's maybe just do that here, I guess. Can I get both somehow? I can. It probably wouldn't be all that effective, but nah. Cool. Neat. And now we have extra space up there, too. Let's see if we can make the cliff houses work somehow. And I bet we can get a really nice seaweed farm here. There you are. Could definitely use another city center. Let's see if we get lucky. Shaman? Could work. Shaman should be pretty good, actually. Yet again. We get a 29 there is pretty excellent. Ooh, that's a fun place for it. Another 29, I believe. I really like it just being as hidden as possible. That's the mechanic. 33 is looking good. Double Mason. I don't have a lot to love about this. I'll take this one, though. Maybe even just knock out the 12 here, too. Yeah, 13's good. Sawmill up top. Gonna be away from the other two, ideally, and yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Or away from the other one, I guess. I want to hold on to this guy. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of value otherwise. Yeah, probably better do that. Where the heck are we gonna put these guys? It really only likes the mansions, huh? Like statues, sauna, other cliff houses, which makes sense.
A renewal. Welcome back.
B. Greenfield. A few more bear hugs for them, please. Thanks very much, B, for the resub. Welcome back in. I mean, yeah, let's just start putting a bunch up here, I guess. Eventually, they'll start benefiting each other up here. Unless they just look awesome. Oh, it's so fun, dude. I really like the cliff houses. Well, there we go. I'll let you use the space, huh? Oh, the cliff house likes the lighthouse? Oh, it does! Oh, shit. Well, that makes a lot of sense, too, actually.
Welcome back.
One-stop chop shop. Thanks a bunch for the subs, everybody, and welcome back. One stop at the Prime. Thank you for the support. The 7 months. They have announced price. Yes, I just want to double check so I'm not misleading. It will be $9.99 on release. Yes. Ooh, 35 on the fountain. Hell yeah, 37. Let's go. Yeah, heck of a deal. Heck of a deal. Easy wreck. Another shaman. Oh, that's fun. I love that, dude. Can't even see him. That's excellent. Oh, look at that mansion go. Okay. Now we're talking. Sawmill we still hold on to for now. Another seaweed field over yonder. I guess we'll have to do that, won't we? Yeah. Good enough. God, it's gonna be so ugly. Mill. It's pretty good up there, actually. Yeah, then we can maybe shatter this thing and put a bunch of fields by it. Apparently a 10% launch discount, too. Yeah, well, there you go. There we go. Another city center. Okay. This is decent. I guess if I want to try to build more effective cliff houses, I should probably do something like this. Which I kind of do, so... Especially because we have 2 of them. Might as well try that. And let's do this too. And then keep filling in this section with houses and mansions. Yeah, we just want to try to get as many mansions over here as we can, I guess, even though there's going to be pretty difficult to get involved in this section. So we'll do that, and then this. And then we'll see if these start to fill in a little more effectively here. It's already looking like they're not going to be all that bad. Very awkward to get these in there, though. Let's see, we got a 13 up top, pretty good. Oh yeah, we can shrink too, I keep forgetting about that. Maybe shrink a mansion to get it to fill in. I'm curious to see what that would look like. Oh, wow, that is actually pretty, a pretty big difference. Does let us get another adjacency in there. That's pretty fun. That's a neat feature, I like that a lot. Lumberjack's still pretty good up here despite the double adjacency. I think I'll take the 12, man. Not bad. Fisher time. Got a 12, an 18. Pretty good. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice you guys over here. Hey, you know what? Let's do it. Have you over by your lonesome collecting stuff. Another giant fountain here. Keep building cliff houses on this side. Awesome. I'll get the plateau, sure. We'll hang on to this, though. I don't really know where I want to put that yet. Yeah, this is a +9 directly next to another sawmill. That's crazy. Oh, I could do a wall plateau here for this other sawmill. That's not a bad idea. I wonder if this would work. Doesn't look like it. I can do that. I don't think that's really a great idea, though. I'm curious to try it. Sawmill there is a thing? No, not really. Not great. Do have another seaweed farm ready. Which... also scoring very highly despite adjacency. Honestly, might just do this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, fuck it, man. 22. Works for me. Another cliff house. Got the brewery here as well. Still don't think there's a lot of value in that. Yeah, once you hit the scoring threshold, it's basically just free play to try to boost your score further, and then also just for fun for the most part. Yeah, the primary point objective is always to get to the next island. And then beyond that, you're just high scoring. But I don't know, like, I very rarely pay attention to the score when I'm playing this game, to be honest with you. It's not really the appeal for me. Like, it feels good to make number get bigger, right? But that's not, like, why I'm playing. I'm just trying to make fun-looking islands. Normal houses again. We'll start going over here. Yeah, right on the right on the crack there. Perfect. Right on the fault line. Nice. Yeah, tower's good. Hey, big points over here now. If you shrink a sawmill, it might fit up there. Ooh, that's a great idea. Let's try that. Oh my god, it works. You're a genius. Another shaman. Now that's thinking with shrinking. bad up there. It is just really fun to try to find like the most enclosed areas for the shaman too. It's a neat mechanic. 25, I think I saw from something. 13, no. I mean, this one's pretty solid. I think you might be able to wedge it in there a little more. 23. Not bad. It might just be that 23. I think I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to be okay with it if it's a 21. It's going to have to be a 23. This is unacceptable. Come on. Come on. God damn it. All right, hold on. I bet there's another one anyway. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, yeah, we have these sacred rocks we have to burst as well. Kind of forgot about that. More cliff houses over here. Just wherever they go for the most part, I guess. Oh, damn, that's awesome. And then right there you go. Right? Nice. They're so weird looking, but I love it. Maybe another shrunk mansion up here. I don't think we're going to really have the space for it, though. Oh, yeah, we can always just build them over here, too. I forgot. That's right. Yeah. Definitely go there. Okay, and then more normal houses over here, I guess. They're becoming a little less appealing as well, though. Yeah, I feel like there's not great places for those anymore. Parks aren't going to go on the ice either, so we're going to have to figure out something else for these two. Which, ooh, yeah, actually. Well, these are okay, I guess. Maybe help to build the meters on those guys, but that's not going to be a lot. Yeah, we're kind of struggling all of a sudden with what we got left. Look at a warehouse go. Oh, that's pretty solid. Okay. Yeah, I like that. 41 right there, pretty good. Crack that bad boy, hell yeah, get the big point bonus. And I bet we got another pretty good one up here too. 24 is okay. I do feel like we can do better. Yeah, maybe not. Might just roll with this. Where was that? 24 here. 29. Yeah, that's solid. Good stuff. Another rooftop tavern. Or mountaintop tavern, rather. I mean, obviously, they're a lot more interested in being around these guys. 38. Damn, let's go. Take that. Take that happily. There we go. Threshold met again. Hooray. We did it. Get some nice cliff houses here. 21. Let's go. Be a little more precise. Where's that 21? There you are. Sneak in there, buddy. Sneak in there, buddy. There it is. Oh, yeah. I don't care how much that scored. That goes right there. Excellent. Circus. I bet this is pretty good up here too, isn't it? Yeah, the cliff houses love it. Oh, we can do a small circus too, actually. That'd be cool. Oh, we have like 3 boons as well. Wow. More cliff houses. Cool. I want to summon a wisp. That sounds like fun. And multiplies the score of the next building you place by 60%. Damn. That could be really good. All right, I'm going to summon a wisp. Cliff house, just out of curiosity. Oh, I don't think I actually did it, did I? Oh, it puts it on a building, right. Yeah, that's the deal. And then what's the deal with this thing? I think it moves to an adjacent building on construction or something like that? Well, I like him anyway. Regardless. Let's go. Big cliff house points. That's where that goes. Lumberjack's still scoring really well up here, shockingly. Oh, that's pretty good, too. I like that. Let's see if there's a decent marketplace, just coincidentally. Oh, do we have one more shrink? I think we do. I also want to score multiplier this. But I don't think I can do both at the same time. But that's a pretty awesome market now with the shrink. Money! Hooray! Man, we got a lot of buildings still. Keep them coming. Right there. Third warehouse. Probably still scoring pretty good. I'll take the 21. Mason's gotta have something decent over here. There we go. But we got a really good circus still. Not as good. Really likes the walls, the cliff houses here. I want to consider getting a wall plateau for this, actually. It's very funny to me that in this game, the best place to put a market is where absolutely no one can reach it on foot. Yeah, it's not exclusive to the markets either. That's a pretty common outcome, I'd say. These parks are going to be a struggle. We're not going to have a lot of great places for those today. Brewery, I might just want to slap down somewhere, too. Hop fields aren't going to work out that well, either. We'll hold on to that for now. Got yet another sawmill, which is somehow scoring 22 with adjacency here. I do have more sacred rocks to break. Yeah, we could start working this way, actually. It's not a bad idea. Oh, maybe parks over here, too. That's an interesting consideration. Probably not doing much back there anyway, so why not? Oh yeah, the Hermitage. You do not want to be around anyone. You want the nature. Which means I could do something like this, maybe? Can't put it on the ice, though. That's okay. Got more room for a mansion for sure. No, that doesn't work, damn. Good enough. Another seaweed field. Pretty solid. But we got a great tower over here. 30, 40, 45. If we can find a 50, I'll be pleased. So close. So close to that 50. Alright, we'll hold off for now. Ooh, right, yeah, good call. The point boost on the tower is an excellent idea. Oh, okay, so if I put this hut down, it'll take the wisp off there. Interesting. Oh, and then it can just continually transfer the whiff buff, question mark? Oh, I think it's actually maybe a different type of building when I place that next to it. This circus does feel pretty good. Yeah, I think we will go ahead and take that. Let's get our other boon packs real quick, too. Oh, fun! A terrace! Haven't seen this yet. This is neat. Cool, man. Yeah. That's awesome. We could put a circus there. Looky there. All right. Elevated circus upon the terrace. That's pretty dope. Oh, right, yeah, I keep forgetting the monuments don't really benefit from the stuff we're putting down yet. Yeah, fuck it. I just want to put that there. Let's see. You guys still got space. Just cram them in there, buddy. Jam-packed cliff houses. Another fish kite, cool. There's more verdure here as well. Yeah, that seems good. Where do you want to go? Quick 30 piece. Seems fine. Another mansion. Just fill this in real quick. I do kind of like this plateau placement. Allows for more mansions right there too. Actually, probably better like this. Oh, wait, yeah, no, there we go. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and do the bonus points on the tower here. Grow the score area of the next building you place by 50%. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do score multiplier tower, though. 84, 86, all those pretty nice. I like an 86, let's go with that. Big money! And a wall platform, delightful. Yep, this will transfer the wisp back over, cool. It's gotta be somewhere good there, there we go. Yeah, it's a neat mechanic too, man. Let's see. Apparently the wall platform doesn't count for that, though. I feel like this could still be pretty good for something. Maybe like a temple on there eventually. Hey, Math. Just joining us for the tail end of some Islanders New Shores here. Which, if you'd like, ! Islanders will take you to the Steam page. You can wishlist it for yourself. I've become very infatuated with the idea of filling this in with parks all of a sudden. Let's get the walls in there. Ooh. Oh, that's so close, dude. That's so close to being pretty good, too. Ooh, damn, look at that, though. Oh, right, the parks, though, duh. Oh, damn, this actually fits here. That's neat. We can also do second plateau, maybe. We can. Look at that. Cool. Oh, it's worse, though. Weird. Why? Oh, no, it's a little better, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit better. I'll take a score multiplier there, too, just for fun. Hell yeah. And then more parks there, because it feels good. Neat. Okie dokie. Looks like we're wrapping up on this one soon, too. Oh, the Wisp likes this? That'd be surprising. I don't think that actually works like that. I think he's just laughing at me. He just likes giggling. Water platform, probably best over here, I guess. We can throw a hut up top, or even just fill this space in, I guess. That works. Yeah, let's see if we can find a good wall. That looks really good. I really like these walls that mold to the shape of the area now. That's so cool, man. It's a little weird to work with, but when you get it looking right, that's very satisfying. Alright, Plateau Park right there. Cool, man. Yeah, we'll do a bunch of wall plateau houses, maybe. Where could these go? This is pretty good, actually.
A renewal. Welcome back.
2-bit sunshine. Oh, look at that placement. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love to see it. 60 months on the pile from 2-bit. Thank you very much for the long-term support. Please give him some bear hugs. Appreciate that. I think we're wrapping up on this one. Lovely little island here, though. Oh, exact number. 2 more mansions. Yeah, it feels good. Let's go. Lovely. You zoom in on the big city. Yeah, man. The bustling metropolitan hub of the island. Excellent. Here's all our cliff houses. Again, very accessible. It's always the name of the game here. It's accessibility. Awesome. Well, there we go, man. That's going to wrap up our session of Islanders New Shores today. Another reminder, if you'd like to check it out for yourself, use the link down in the description below over on YouTube. Wishlist the game if you're into it as well. That helps these developers out a lot to wishlist it if you're excited for the future release, which will be July 10th. $10 July 10th. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.